turn your cell phones to the silent so as to avoid disturbances during the proceedings. Thank you. देवी और सज्जनों, बस कुछ ही अवधि में इस आयोजन का आरंभ होगा। आप सभी से अनुरोध है, कृपया बैठ जाएं और अपने मोबाइल साइलेंट पर रखें। धन्यवाद। राष्ट्रगान के साथ आयोजन का आरंभ होगा। We will commence with the national anthem. Kindly rise in its honor.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Jai Hind. Please be seated. A very good morning, everybody. Good morning. And a happy Navratri to all of you. It gives me, Manasi, immense delight in extending a hearty welcome to all of you, especially the esteemed dignitaries and all you distinguished guests, invitees for this extremely special event, listing of Harsha Engineers International Limited. देवी और सज्जनों, NSE के इस खास एट्रियम में उपस्थित सभी का आज के इस कार्यक्रम के लिए मैं मानसी तहे दिल से स्वागत करती हूँ। We will now begin by welcoming the esteemed guests and dignitaries with bouquets of flowers. I will invite Mr. Rajendra Shah, Chairman, Harsha Engineers International Limited, to please step up on stage and accept these flowers as a token of respect. Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Harish Rangwala, Managing Director, Harsha Engineers International Limited, to please step up on stage. Please accept these flowers as a token of love. Thank you. Mr. Amit Ramchandani, Managing Director, Investment Banking, JM Financial Limited. A bouquet of flowers for you, sir. Mr. Ashish Nigam, Executive Director, Investment Banking, Coverage, Axis Capital Limited. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Mr. Ajay Garg from Equirus Capital Private Limited. Warm welcome. And Mr. Hari K, Head Business Development NSE. Let us greet him with a bouquet of flowers. भारतीय परंपरा के अनुसार दीप प्रज्वलित कर इस आयोजन का उद्घाटन होगा. In keeping with the Indian tradition, the inauguration of this function will be done by lighting the auspicious ceremonial lamp. I request Mr. Rajendra Shah, Mr. Harish Rangwala, Mr. Hari K, Mrs. Charu Rangwala, Mrs. Nirmala Shah to please step up on stage. Deepen lokana jayati, deepas tejomaya smritaha, chaturvarga pradodipan, tasmat deep yajet priye. This couplet in Sanskrit translates. Hari sir, please.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva.
Can I request Mr. Amit Ramchandani, Mr. Ashish Nigam and Mr. Ajay Garg to also join in for a group picture. यादगार पल हम सभी के लिए. Moments to be treasured in the form of a photograph.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Lamp, as we know, is a symbol of knowledge. The lamp being lit, the function being inaugurated, I request all the distinguished dignitaries to please take their seats in the audience while I call upon Mr. Amit Ramchandani, Managing Director, Investment Banking, JM Financial Limited, for the opening address. Mr. Ramchandani.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of management of Harsha Engineers International Limited, JM Financial and other BRLMs, we'd like to welcome you to the listing ceremony of the company today. It's a momentous day. We are listing on a very auspicious day. Navratras are considered to be big in Gujarat, and Harsha is equally big. So welcome all. We have been part of this IPO for the last 8 odd months. I think what we have seen and come to respect about Harsha is timelines, delivery. Not only us, when we went to clients, I think the bigger names like Timken, US-based, Schaeffler, Germany-based, JTKT, Japan-based, all the India-based companies, all of them told us only one thing. Harsha has always delivered, and they have grown with us, and we will continue to support them. I think from there on, there was no looking back, whether it was the investor meetings that we did or whether it was documentation. We saw those deadlines come out very clearly. And whenever we were inching behind, I think Vishal was always there with a stick to ensure that we deliver what we were asked to deliver. Raju bhai, Harish bhai, Vishal, thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to work on this mandate. I'm sure as we move what you have done with your clients, you will do for investors as well. And going forward, this is going to be a great story to be part of. While you have delivered for a few shareholders before this, today you have responsibility of more than 1.8 lakh shareholders who have voiced their faith in you, and we need to ensure that we deliver for them. hearty congratulations to Team Harsha and wishing them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramchandani, for the cordial welcome remarks as well as all the good words for Harsha Engineers. I now request Mr. Rajendra Shah, Chairman, Harsha Engineers International Limited, to address this August gathering. Mr. Shah.
Good morning to all. Good morning, I think tea is not there. Good morning. Esteemed dignitaries, invited guests, and friends. I am overwhelmed and overjoyed to be here at a very important and historical moment of listing of Harsha Engineers International Limited, Limited on prestigious National Stock Exchange. I heartily welcome all of you and express my thanks to all invitees who have shown great interest, trust and confidence on us. Harsha is the story of two college friends, Harish and Raju, working together since last 50 years to develop world-class organization. Harsha is a story of homegrown multinational company with high manufacturing technology. Harsha is a story of how a customer-centric, strong value-based promoters can develop a group company to a level of second largest globally in bearing cage manufacturing. Harsha is a pioneer in India to the concept that bearing cage can be made outside bearing company. Harsha, with its core strength of tool design, tool manufacturing, process design, process automation, and capacity to develop new products, is thumping to expand in global market. Harsha, these are five Harsha's strength. Due to that, when we started, we were competing with our customer only. All our customers were making cages themselves, and we have to compete with our customer. So naturally, you have to produce better, economical, better services. Then and then you can sell the product to the your consumer. That way we have developed, and that is our core trend. We have developed lot of homegrown technology, and due to that, today our method of manufacturing bearing cages is one of the best in the world. Harsha has developed a quality conscious organization structure to expand rapidly. Everybody talks about quality, but quality is basically a culture, and culture development takes time. Harsha has spent a lot of time and money on that, and we are proud that we have developed a culture of quality, and that will remain, that has become an integral part of our culture. We are no doubt based in the cage manufacturing, but now Harsha wants to develop itself as a precision component manufacturers, and last in 4 years we have developed two more lines. One precision stamping component, which has a very good market. Very recently we have developed one more line, that's a bronze bushings, which are used in a windmill gearbox, and which has a very good market. So with this, we are sure that Harsha has a lot of market for tomorrow. With this team Harsha is ready to grow and assure our investors and all stakeholders for a bright future tomorrow. I take this opportunity to express our heartfelt thanks to executives of NSE, Mr. Hari K, Head Business Development, our BRLMs, Axis Capital Limited, JM Financial Limited, and Aquarius Capital Private Limited. Our lead counselors, Jaisagar Associates, trilegal, our register of issue, link in time, our publicity agent, concept group, printers, and many others. And I forget if I have not taken name, but I am very much thankful to all the group for taking Harsha to this level. Last but not the least, I thank you, my family. I thank my wife Nemo for her constant support, because when we were struggling, there were a lot of problems. I was not able to give her any time, but she has tolerated me. So thank you for that, and thank you, my family, for supporting all the time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Shah, for telling us about Harsha's glorious journey, right from its establishment to all the current accomplishments, along with major milestones on the way. Thank you again. I will now invite Mr. Harish Rangwala, Managing Director, Harsha Engineers International Limited, to address the audience on this highly joyous and equally significant occasion. Mr. Rangwala.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mansi has requested me not to speak below 40 minutes, right? So I will cover up that. Sure. We are honored that you are here to share our joy on a busy Monday. Thank you so much. Raju has shared with you that how we are a technology company, and the journey he has said, a lot of technical milestone are long, but we are given 4 minutes, so that is it. Our first, in everybody's life, there are, in career also, there are turning points. So, our first turning point came in early 70s, when I visited a prospective client, and that was on his request also. I approached his office, and his peon tells me that please wait. So can you believe I waited for 3 days? He didn't come out of his cabin to say even hello to me. So from the day, I was so dejected that I was determined, that we were determined that we will definitely go for a corporate world and organized sector. That's why we are here. Second turning point was there when I was accepted by a Bombay girl, Charu Rangwala. She is my partner for many, many years. And I consider that as I'm lucky to have her here. Most important turning point, that we are trusted by our customer, and we highly appreciate that business. And that is a major turning point, I will say. Customer is always right. Last but not the least, our bankers. Incidentally, majority of them are from Bombay. Almost everybody is from Bombay. So you can say that Bombay as a city significantly contributed to our progress. So this is just to delight you, the Bombay people. Oh yes, the bankers have done a successful IPO. Without them, we could not have done anything. You know, our greatest strength are our people. We feel proud to share with you that about 150 people are with us for more than 25 years. I bow to their contribution and the loyalty. This is something very significant for us, that we earned their loyalty. Our finance and secretarial team, particularly Maulik Shah, Paresha, Sanjay, and Kiran, worked day and night to make this IPO a resounding success. Thanks to them. Thank you very much. At present, we have built up a wonderful professional team to steer 3 verticals, namely brass cages, steel cages, and auto components. On succession planning, I am really very pleased that very much in time, in the nick of time, we have done the succession planning. Vishal and Pilak, the next generation, highly educated, trained, competent, they are taking over, and they are competent to take the company to the next level and enhance the shareholder value. Give them a big hand. Last but not the least, the family, which is our very base. And I express my gratitude starting from my grandfather to my granddaughter who is here. Thank you very much. Thank you, family. Thank you very much. Enough? Thank you. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rangwala, for sharing your thoughts and expressing your wit, which was very, very evident to all of us. I will now invite Mr. Hari K, Head Business Development, NSE, for his address.
Mr. Rajendra Shah, Mr. Harish Rangwala, Mr. Vishal, Mr. Maulik, other dignitaries from the board, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to NSE. Very good morning to you. Every listing is a very special occasion for us, and Harsha Engineering is also very, very special as we celebrate the festivities of the Navaratri celebrations. I was just telling my colleagues that it's normally when the markets are good, we do about 2 times in a week. I used to be here, and this time I'm coming at least after 2 months, right? So that only shows that very few companies have come out with an IPO recently, and you're one of them. And the amount of oversubscription, everybody knows, it's a phenomenal oversubscription, phenomenal success. That shows the quality of the issue. Thank you for coming here. And a lot of people will be thinking about what's happening in the market today. Is it a good day? Every day is a good day for a good company. There's nothing to worry, right? Market will keep going up and down. There'll be various things which will happen. But as a company, please do what you've been doing. The market will take care of itself. We don't have to bother about what's happening today. It's only a start. Because as we speak, the price has got discovered in the 45 minutes. As you rightly said, a long journey, you shortlisted in about 4 minutes, right? Similarly, the listing is a huge journey of the company. Price discovery is the only thing which is happening now. There's nothing to worry. Please continue to do the good work. And thank you for coming. And it's been a fantastic morning here. And hope to see you very, very soon for any fundraising requirement. And you spoke about your compliance team. We are also a phone call away. Whenever you have any clarifications, we will add our bit to help you facilitate comply. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thank you, Mr. Hari, for your valuable insights. I will now invite Mr. Ashish Nigam, Executive Director, Investment Banking Coverage, Axis Capital Limited, for his address.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good to finally meet everyone outside of a Zoom call. Raju bhai, Harish bhai, you look much younger in person. I'll keep it brief. A lot has been said. The listing ceremony of a company is a momentous occasion and a dream for any promoter. And with the response we received for the Harsha IPO, it makes it even more special. We at Axis Capital take immense pride in being the left lead bank for the historic IPO of Harsha Engineers International Limited. We made a promise to Raju bhai around a year back that we'll deliver a successful IPO. but no one could have imagined such a overwhelming response. So we're very, very happy about that. I would like to congratulate Raju Bhai, Harish Bhai, Sanjay Bhai, Vishal, Pilak, Kunal, Maulik, and the entire Harsha team, and would like to thank them for giving us the opportunity to work on this IPO and trusting us to ensure its smooth closure. For us, the IPO is just the beginning of the relationship. Despite a very tough market, the Harsha IPO garnered a tremendous response from investors across categories. This is testimony to the goodwill of the Harsha team and also the very strong business model they've built over the years. This would not have been possible without the tireless efforts put in by the management to not just keep the business running at top gear, but to do so many investor meetings, over 75 investor meetings, to bring forth the story of Harsha Engineers. As the shareholder family now grows from existing 20 shareholders to 1.8 lakh shareholders, I'm sure the management team will continue to deliver superior returns to all its stakeholders like it has in the past. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to all the other intermediaries of the IPO, the councils, the ad agency, printers, registrar, and my fellow bankers. I sincerely believe that after the listing, the company will actively capture more growth opportunities, strengthen its competitiveness, and strive to bring higher and sustainable returns to its shareholders. As you begin the journey of being a listed company today, we would like to again congratulate you and wish the entire Harsha team all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Nigam. Time now, ladies and gentlemen, for Memento Presentation. I will invite Mr. Hari K, Head Business Development, NSE, to please step up on stage and present a memento as a congratulatory gesture to Mr. Rajendra Shah, Chairman, Harsha Engineers International Limited, and Mr. Harish Rangwala, Managing Director, Harsha Engineers International Limited. This, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, is a mini replica of the big bell that has been placed on the stage. Many, many congratulations to you. And now, Mr. Rajendra Shah and Mr. Harish Rangwala, sir, please stay here, sir. In reciprocation, we'll present a memento to Mr. Hari K. Thank you, Hari sir. I will request Mr. Shah and Mr. Rangwala to now present the remaining mementos, beginning with our BRLMs, Mr. Amit Ramchandani, Managing Director, Investment Banking, JM Financial Limited. Mr. Ashish Nigam, Executive Director, Investment Banking, Coverage, Axis Capital Limited. Mr. Ajay Garg from Equirus Capital Private Limited. So after the book running lead managers, let us express gratitude to all the others who have contributed in the success of the IPO. Legal advisors, Try Legal. The other legal advisors, J. Sagar Associates. Auditor to the issue, Messrs. Pankaj Harsha and Associates, Chartered Accountants. Auditors, Registrar, Lincoln Time India Private Limited. Printer, Crystal Forms Private Limited. Anyone from Crystal Forms Private Limited? All right. And the agency, Concept Communication Limited, we have Mr. Ravi Mehra here. Ladies and gentlemen, the momentous time for which we are eagerly waiting is fast approaching. Mr. Shah and Mr. Rangwala are already here. Could I request the BRLMs along with the family members to please step up on stage near the bell. Join me in cheering when the customary 10-second countdown begins. We will put our hands together as the timer strikes 10 o'clock. It's 20 seconds. All right, we're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heartiest congratulations to the management, investors, stakeholders of Harsha Engineers International Limited on the official listing. ढेर सारी बधाई और हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं. Ladies and gentlemen, it's truly an honor to be introduced and welcomed on this corporate ladder. अविस्मरणीय क्षण हम सभी के लिए. Vote of thanks बाकी है. क्या vote of thanks बाकी है? ठीक है. So can we have the vote of thanks now? You can continue with the pictures. Okay. So the vote of thanks, ladies and gentlemen, will be proposed by Mr. Ajay Garg from Equirus Capital Private Limited.
I'll try to keep it brief. I won't take much time. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for today's participation into Harsha IPO listing. It's been being born and brought up in Ahmedabad. One company which one has always been talked about for last 20 years is Harsha. That this is the example of good engineering business started with fellow engineers and built from scratch. So it's been absolutely aspirational for Equirus to be part of your IPO journey, and we congratulate you for a successful listing on a day where everything else is dead. So I think it's a phenomenal validation of the interest which got generated. We did see unprecedented 32 lakh applications at the retail level, and also 200 times oversubscription in the institutional. They just kept wanting more and more of your company. So it's an interesting journey, and I think as a couple of my bankers have also mentioned to you that it's a responsibility, which I guess once you become listed starts with taking care of the investors the way you have taken and build your business. Without further ado, thanks for everyone for coming to the morning and participating in the listing, and thanks again for having Equirus as a banker. Thank you.
So on that note, we conclude the event. Tea, coffee, refreshments have been arranged in the adjoining foyer. My right, your left. This is Manasi taking your leave. Have a great time ahead. Thank you once again for being a wonderfully lovely audience. And Shubha Navratri to all of you. Let us have some pictures now. Yes, I invite Mr. Rangwala, Mr. Shah. We will have one picture with the BRLMs and of course with all the family members.